Hey, my name's Fonz, and today I'm going to try to convince you that Red Velvet's latest single, Rookie, was actually not supposed to be their title track. Now, the first point that I diagnosed from the very first verse, from the very first word, is that this isn't Sulgi. And hypothetically, that should be fine. Honestly, Irene is my bias. But let's keep personal preference out of this and focus on the other chart-topping singles from Red Velvet: Happiness, Ice Cream Cake, Dum Dum, and Russian Roulette. If you know as much about these songs as I do, or if you can read the context clues I'm giving you, you should know where this is going. Sulgi all day. She said the first word of every single one of those songs. She was our starting pitcher. We were conditioned to want her. Why mess with a perfect formula unless you weren't planning on having Rookie as the title track in the first place? Next, Red Velvet loves their laws. I added it up across all their singles, and there's actually almost a minute's worth of laws across all their tracks. Just laws throughout the entirety of the title track, sometimes before the chorus, in the chorus, and even they throw them in at the end. And when you get to Rookie, there's just not a single law, not even a reference to one. Again, you have an element that makes us feel at home in Red Velvet singles, and they just completely abandon it. Now you might be thinking, well, okay, maybe Red Velvet was trying to go a different direction with this single. I mean, it's not like there's another track on this album that meets this criteria that they've embedded throughout all of Red Velvet's singles, right? Right? Happily Ever After has both of these features and arguably the best versions of both. It's like they took the common aspects of all their previous singles and perfected them. Sulgi's opening verse is astounding, and the laws that lead into the chorus of this track literally take him on a ride every time. Now, in addition to these points, Happily Ever After also has theming to it that Rookie's lacking that also makes me think that this had to have been the title track initially. The music video of Rookie literally looks like a fairy tale. It starts off with a goddamn Narnia reference, and then it quickly becomes Alice in Wonderland. A very fitting fairy tale theme, which would be great for a song that has references to those old stories, such as Happily Ever After. Now, I consider this grueling evidence, but I suppose someone could be like, but Fonz, what the hell do flying saucers have to do with fairy tales? And I don't have an answer for that. But I suppose that the producer of the music video could have started with the idea that it was going to be Happily Ever After. And then once he got halfway, he was told by the executives that they were changing it to Rookie. And he just got so mad that he said, F it. I'm keeping the first part and I'm just throwing bullshit at the end. Throw them on a random stage in the middle of Teletubby land. I don't care. Can we have a bathtub there? Why not? How about we throw a couple UFOs in for fun? Throw quality and coherency out the window. With the concept that Happily Ever After was supposed to be the title track, the single makes a lot more sense. It lines up really well with their music video, and it lines up really well with their other singles, to the point where I think this would have been Red Velvet's greatest comeback by far. But I also think that executives got cold feet halfway through the process thinking that they were playing it too safe and chose another track that was a little different from their style. And I think that was a mistake. I really think this would have resonated much more with their audience, based on the seeds that Red Velvet had sowed themselves. Also, Happily Ever After is one of the best tracks in the past few years, and Rookie's just trash.
Happily Ever After.
Yeah, I'm a little biased. I really like Happily Ever After, but I also feel like I made some decent points. Please let me know in the comments if you agree or if you have any alternate perspectives. Please consider subscribing or watching my next video, and thank you very much for watching this one.